What's good, y'all? It's your boy King Punisher, back again. Had a long, stressful week, so figured I didn't want to play anything too serious. So this is a game I had in my Steam library. I just feel like making choices, or at least better choices than I'm making in life. So yeah, I heard this is a pretty funny game, and I heard it's full of choices, I guess. So why not give it a shot and I guess get my money's worth. I forgot how much I paid for it, but why not play it? So let's see how this goes. It's something new, it's something different. I know nobody's playing it at this point, but hey, why not? It's one of those days. This is like a visual novel type thing, I guess, if you want to call it that. All I gotta do is just read or listen.
Yes! Another victory for the invincible Lord Bedlam!
And make choices.
Excellent work, my brothers and sisters. At long last, the first phase of my master plan is complete.
It's a good thing you guys can't hear what's going on outside of what's going on here, because there's two dudes on my block just like fighting over a court case, a car crash. I don't know. I was just waiting for them to fight, but they didn't want to fight, so
gather the spoils of our conquest.
I got bored.
So that we may return to our fortress post-haste.
Post-haste.
So you want all these pet supplies stacked in the truck?
Yes, stack the pet supplies in the truck.
I feel like this is gonna give me Venture Bros vibes, which I appreciate because that was a funny show.
Okay, just double checking because there is a lot of dog food here, and I'm just not sure the resale value is worth the back strain, you know?
I could very much see this being a home monarch thing.
Oh, and do you care about organization? Like, should we sort it by animal, or...?
Just load the boxes!
Stan!
If you please, valued comrade.
Right. Sure. God damn it. Hey, Dave. Can you help me with this?
Oh, sure thing, buddy. Try lifting with your legs. I hear that helps.
It's a very
I
positive
help me
villain
with the
henchman.
box, dude.
Oh, gosh, no. I'm a squad supervisor. I'm supervising.
Oh.
But I believe in you, Stan. You can do it.
Sounds like a very blonde person thing to say.
Thanks.
Great work on that box, buddy. Way to go.
Oh, am I Stan? I'm gonna kill
Hey,
you.
Dave. Do you think it's possible to kill a man with a chew toy? Never mind. Let's just give it a try.
Why do you gotta give me the most generic person name? Stan.
Hey, fellas. Doing some late night shopping for Fido, huh? That's cute. What kind of mud is it? Looking at the two of you, I'd guess something like a Yorkie, maybe a teacup poodle.
Miss Dynamo.
But that's way too much food for a dog that you could carry around in your purse.
Oh, he's a super Saint Bernard? So yeah, he's huge, massively big, eats a ton, shits are just, gargantuan.
Ew.
Are you a dog person? Let me guess. Frenchie? Corgi?
Pitbull. But seriously, step away from the truck and keep your hands off the kibble. This puppy chow heist is over.
Oh, this was the banter before the hero kicks my ass?
Oh, gosh. Oh, this is going to ruin Lord Bedlam's whole plan. I've got to warn him.
His plan? What about my plan? Hey, get back here!
He would run away.
Thanks for your commitment to the team, buddy. You've got this.
Damn Dave.
Yeah.
Damn middle management.
Sure thing.
Oh, really? Why don't you show me exactly what you've got, pal?
I'll show you. I do know some magic tricks. It's okay, I'm undercover. But you don't want none of that. I know some magic
Let's
tricks.
see. I do know a few magic tricks. Some are even good. Have you got any cards? No? That's okay. I can work with change too. Just no dimes. I've got fat fingers, so sometimes I drop those.
Hey, what a coincidence. I know a magic trick too.
Ah, shit.
Oh, really? You know, it's always great to meet a fellow enthusiast. A lot of people make fun of it, but it takes real talent. What trick do you know?
You're not gonna like the answer.
It's called Stop Stalling and Surrender Already. Heard of it?
Oh, never mind.
Doesn't ring a bell.
Well, it just may ring yours in a second.
There it is.
So what's it gonna be, Sunshine? Are you gonna come quietly or not?
You know I'm not paid to take option A.
They get health insurance in
Well,
Henchman's?
here goes nothing.
Attack from the left, feint left, but attack
Bet
right.
you won't see this coming!
Oh, I got clapped. That's cool. Nowadays, everybody wants to be a superhero. You see them posing gallantly on your newsfeed and you think, sure, they're cool, but I bet I could be that cool too. I'll just do some sit-ups, start drinking diet soda, and add a little extra radiation to my coffee. Done deal. Diet soda? The thing is, not to crush your dreams or anything, but most people really can't, even if you catch that 1 in a million break. Sounds like YouTubing and streaming. And land some superpowers instead of cancer. Oh, it's a long shot at best. And if you're some polished slub like the rest of us, no chance. Do 1 billion sit-ups, change your diet, whatever. When a bug hits a windshield, it doesn't matter if the bug's been hitting the gym. It goes splat, all the same. Trust me, I know better than anyone. My name is Stan. This is me. Who you? No, not the big muscly dude. That's Captain Commander. Generic ass name. Or was it Captain Commodore? One of the captains. Anyway, see the guy flying off the page there? In the purple? That's me. My name is Stan. And I'm a henchman. Why does Stan have voiceover in the beginning, but now he doesn't, so I'm just providing voiceover for him. But hey, something for me to say and do on the stream / YouTube video, whatever. Captain Whatever wasn't the first person that punched me in the face, and he probably won't be the last. At least this time I got a free 6-pack out of the deal when the guy saw I made the cover of Hero Weekly. Hard to drink it with a broken jaw, but you know, it's the thought that counts. That guy in the creepy looking mask is my boss, Lord Bedlam. No one's really sure what he's the lord of exactly, but he's usually polite and he pays us, so we don't ask. Look at Dave, the douchebag. Supervillains don't always socialize with their henchmen, but Lord Bedlam likes to every once in a while. Says that because we're a smaller operation, we have a family mentality, and they get health insurance. Not sure it goes for that far. Being a small-time villain outfit means that we steal from pet supply warehouses, and that if some animal-themed boomerang breaks your elbow, you have to wash the blood out from your uniform yourself. Does not mean that my co-workers are my brothers and sisters. I don't care how many times Lord Bedlam says it. Mostly, I think he just wants to show up for a game night and pretend it's not weird. Look at all those ships. He must be winning. Or not. It doesn't help that the mask kind of gives him an unfair advantage at poker. Makes sense. Not that anyone's ever had the guts to bring it up. Also makes sense. It's a badass mask, to be honest. Honestly, though, it could be worse. We've got food, 4 walls, salaries, and healthcare. Surprising. I mean, not good healthcare. Oh, there it is. But you take what you can get when you can get your ass kicked for a living. After spending a few years drowning in debt, a job like this seemed pretty damn appealing. You know, moral quandaries aside, also the frequent pain. That sounds elegant. Like I said though, not every day ends in a superpower beatdown. Most of the time, my life is pretty normal. Well, from a certain perspective. Issue 1. Ooh, I'm in a comic book. Clock in, clock out. Bada bing, bada boom. This is my room. It's a little cozy, but it's as nice as anything I had in college. Plus, I get it all to myself. Lord Bedlam did some research, and I guess henchmen that live in private quarters perform 15% better than henchmen that live in a barracks. He's all about that psychological stuff. Okay. Time to wake up. I guess private bathrooms don't affect performance or something because we don't get those. So after I wake up, I grab my towel and toiletries and I head to the locker room to take a shit. Take a shower, shave a little bit, get the taint, get the undercarriage.
What?
You feel me? I know that's not in there, but hey, gotta do that. The locker room is in bed. I mean, it definitely smells a little funky, though part of that is my fault. See, he be taking the Mondo Dukes. I did get tossed into a garbage can a few weeks ago after all. Yeah, that's the reason why. Also, sometimes the hot water in the showers cuts out for a second, so you end up yelping like a small dog and hopping around naked. That's super fun. Yeah. Anyway, the lines for the showers is always pretty long, so I start by heading for the sinks to brush my teeth. As you should.
Morning, Stan.
Ah, shit.
Looking chipper as usual.
Not everyone has your pep.
Well, Dave, we can't all have concentrated sunshine flowing through our veins.
Flowing through his asshole.
Why not? The world would be a better place if we did, don't you think?
That's a debatable theory.
Debatable. As it should be. Now I know what you're thinking. Positivity's great, right? Who wouldn't want more of that? Well, after spending enough time with Dave, I can say with certainty that there's a positivity threshold, and it can be crossed. Maybe I think otherwise if Dave wasn't my supervisor, which, as far as I can tell, means that his job is just to kind of exist, but with more enthusiasm.
So, pop quiz for you, buddy.
Oh, God.
What's your assignment for the day?
Well, we don't have an operation, and today is Tuesday, so that means I'm guarding a door.
But are you holding the door?
Correct! You're assigned to guard the classified Level 4 research chamber. I'm glad that I could count on an experienced guy like you for something so important.
Okay.
Well, I've guarded it every Tuesday for years, so yeah, I guess you could call me experienced. I'm a regular veteran of standing next to a door.
Sounds like fun.
Not just any door, a Level 4 door, and Lord Bedlam has entrusted its protection to our team. It's a big responsibility.
Real big.
By keeping that door safe, you keep Lord Bedlam's plan safe, and Lord Bedlam's plans are going to help all of us. Doesn't it feel great, to be a part of something bigger than yourself?
Alright, relax, bro. It's not that serious. Most of the time, henchmen fall into one of two categories. Either they think of it as a job like me, or they're genuinely bought into their supervillain's cause or cult of personality. Dave is definitely the latter. I'm always certain he has a Lord Bedlam tattoo somewhere. It's most likely a tramp stamp. Like, I don't mean some wrist or ankle thing. I'm talking lower back. Hey, we on the same page, Stan.
Yeah, it's fantastic. Well, can't do such an important job smelling like this, so I'm gonna go take a shower. See you after assembly.
'Cause he stinks.
Looking forward to it, buddy.
After showering, shaving, and putting on my snazzy purple uniform, I head to the main hall for morning assembly, where we'll all be addressed by Lord Bedlam in person. The hall itself is pretty massive. Of course, it has to be since it doubles as our hangar, as anyone can tell by the grounded jet helicopter hybrids that sit parked on the hall's east side. You can tell they're really good at branding when they got that little head right there. Very good with Brandon. Brandon. It's definitely more than enough room to fit all of us comfortably. After all, we only number about 200 or so, which is a lot less than some of the bigger supervillain outfits. At the far end of the hall, there's a small stage with a podium set up, massive screen with a live feed of the stage that's above it, along with a full lighting rig, like you'd see at a concert. 'Cause hey, why not? There's also some kind of ominous computer, but I've only ever seen it used for DJing at company functions. Isn't that supposed to be like a supercomputer for like super crimes by super villains? But you just use it for DJing. Hey, you gotta make best what you got.
Good morning, my loyal compatriots.
Ah, shit. Tony Robbins in the house. Oh no, don't. He's really coming from below. Mercifully, Lord Bellum's arrival distracts me from memories of Dave dancing to folk synth fusion music at last year's Christmas party. Not that the supervillain's ascent from beneath the stage is any more graceful, because it wasn't. Especially with the squeaky noises. That shit is rusty. Put some oil on that shit. I don't know why he insists on making an entrance like this. In a world with superpowers, the stage elevator just isn't that impressive. Yep, Venture Bros vibe. Maybe he just gets a kick out of it. I don't know. Some of the guys eat it up.
Wow, yeah, you're the greatest, Lord Bedlam!
God. That was some serious ick writing right there. Does he really react like that every morning, you ask? Yes. Yes, he does.
Thank you, thank you. I love the enthusiasm.
I feel like Dave is the only dude that actually works there.
I love
It's
you,
just
Lord
me and
Bedlam!
Dave. All right, relax, bro.
All right, maybe just a little bit less enthusiasm. Teeny bit.
Damn, even Bedlam's getting turned off.
Sorry, Lord Bedlam.
Yes, well.
Moving on.
Today is a normal Tuesday, so you should all know your daily assignments. If you've somehow forgotten, consult the laminated schedule you received at the beginning of the quarter. If you lost your schedule, see Sam Leonhardt in HR and she'll make a new one for you.
They got an
The
HR?
printing fee will come out of your paycheck, just so you know. I mean, they're laminated after all. That's not free.
They got an HR, they got healthcare. Must be great.
We do have some injury updates for you today. First, the good news. It looks like John Kess will walk again after that encounter with Muscle Master.
You beneath me. I'm a god, you dumb creature. I will not be going back.
I know we were all pulling for him.
Were we
The
though?
bad news, Mace apparently has no idea who he is following his 7th concussion at the hands of the Shrouded Avenger. So he will not be returning to work. His family has received a fruit basket. For some lighter fare, we do have a birthday today.
Hey.
Congratulations to the Bacon Bruiser.
Bacon
Who joined
Bruiser.
us in June after that unfortunate waffle iron incident forced the Breakfast Bandit into retirement.
Breakfast Bandit.
There
Scattered
will be
applause.
some mini cupcakes in the East Break Room to celebrate. Please feel free to treat yourself to one between shifts.
Between shits.
And it looks like that wraps up our morning announcements. So let's go out there and work together to make this a great day. And remember,
Oh shit.
the secret cabals, juntas, and unfairly moderated LARPing message boards that manipulate our society must all be destroyed!
I think Lord Bedlam's is a alt-right representative. He might be
They
cute.
will pay for their crimes in blood! And when my master plan comes to fruition, we shall be the ones to exact the toll!
Okay.
Then we shall rip out the diseased heart of modern society and replace it with a newer, better heart of our own making! A heart
Okay.
that actually enforces the rules about period-appropriate clothing and has no limits on caps lock usage! Who says the invincible Lord Bedlam! Happy Tuesday, everyone. Go get 'em.
That was okay. Oh, that's pathetic. Yeah, I won't dance around it. Amiable or not, Lord Bedlam's still definitely a supervillain. What we do is in a bit of a morale, black area. I suppose it's for good cause, I think. Uy, ocupada, I bet. The whole pain and blood thing was totally a metaphor, though. Lord Bedlam isn't about killing people. He does have that line. I made sure. After everyone flies out of the main hall, we scatter to the far corners of the facility and start our workday. Today that means I need to take a long walk to the south wing. It's not exactly a scenic hike. The sights are basically what you expect from a hidden underground fortress. Stone walls, no doors, and no windows. Still, it's nice to move about a little considering my assignment. When I arrive, I find said assignment exactly as I expected. The metal door on the garden is just like all the others, except it's labeled 1385. It has a retinal scanner and keypad next to it. Also, as expected, Dave arrived before me and is standing at rigid attention. Judging by his ragged breathing, he ran all the way here. Cause why not? Right? Am I right?
How's the door doing, Dave?
All's quiet so far, luckily. You're 1 minute and 35 seconds late, you know. If you were 8 minutes and 26 seconds later, I'd have to mark it down.
Bro, get your head up his ass.
Noted. I'll remember to teleport next time.
You can teleport?
Yep, but only once a week and only if I have a breakfast burrito with mango habanero sauce in the morning. Think you could hook me up? You know, for the team.
Well, gosh, Stan, that's outside of our team's budget. But if it will keep you on schedule, then by golly, I'll see what I can do.
Thanks, buddy. Oh, and it helps if I get the one with the green packaging. You know, the one with the cactus mascot that wears the little sombrero.
I'll see what I can do. I've got to go check on the new guy first, though. What was his name again?
Not sure, but he insists on calling himself Sith Player. He's taking this whole henchman thing very seriously.
Doing this boring training for my new job. I know how that goes. Sorry you gotta do it on a Sunday of all days.
Well, of course he is. It's serious work, Stan. So be sure to stay vigilant and keep an eye on that door, buddy.
How hard can it be to guard a door?
You got it, boss. That's me. Super vigilant. But not vigilante vigilant, like villainously vigilant.
Okay. I'm not sure how much of that Dave heard since he's already halfway down the hall on his way to check on the rest of our squad, but hey, it gives me a thumbs up as he turns the corner, leaving me and door 1385 to ourselves. And so my day of standing in an empty hallway begins. Seriously, on Tuesdays, that's pretty much all I do. Since it's level 4 clearance, almost no one ever even uses the door. Oh, guess I should explain. Level 4 clearance means that basically only Lord Bedlam or specifically approved henchmen have access. I wonder if Dave has access, since he has his head so far up Lord Bedlam's ass. In this case, it's a handful of engineers and they really show up. Oh, alright, never mind. There goes my hopes and dreams. Whatever's there is apparently very important, but doesn't get a whole lot of love. Doesn't make sense to me, but I'm not paid to understand it. I'm paid to stand here, doing nothing. Yippee. You might think I'm living the life, getting paid to stand around, but it does come with one problem. Boredom, I imagine. Mind-numbing. Agonizing. Boredom. So when Dave drops by to do his rounds, I find myself trying to start a conversation. Oh, that sounds so sad and miserable. To rely on Dave for conversation. It doesn't always work, and sometimes I regret it. Yeah, that makes sense. Still, I feel like if I don't at least try to make my brain function just a little, it'll just shut down on me one day. Hey, it happens.
Hey there, buddy. How's your day going? All your tasks on schedule?
Bro, he's just standing in front of a door.
Hold on, let me check. Yep, door's still there. So my sole task of standing beside it and waiting for someone to actually use it remains right on track.
Well,
right on track.
That's just swell. You're always on the ball, Stan. Was there anything I can do to help you out? Maybe get the facility crew down here to give that door the old spit shine.
I think the door's shiny enough for now. But do you mind if I ask you something? Non-work related.
Don't try to start up a conversation with Dave.
Sure thing, buddy. Daily chats with the team are an important part of being a squad supervisor, after all. What's on your mind?
How's the online dating scene?
So, how are things going with that dating app? Have any hot dates? Huh?
Oh, I don't know. I've chatted with a few girls. On the app, I mean. It usually starts okay, but We always seem to have a difference in our beliefs.
Because you're a henchman.
What, like religion or something? I think there are specific apps for that if it's a big deal for you.
J-Date. You try J-Date.
Oh, no, not that. It's just none of them seem to believe in Lord Bedlam's mission.
Shit, dude, you don't tell them you work for Lord Bedlam, do you?
Oh, no, I would never violate the sanctity of our brotherhood. But it's very important to me, so I give them the bullet points of our code, and then they, unmatch me.
What does grassy ass mean? Please explain, Wasabi-san.
Damn, Dave. That's, sorry, man.
Thanks, buddy. I just wish I could date one of the girls here. It'd be so much easier.
Oh, gracias. That... okay.
I've always really
makes sense.
liked Jen from Squad 23.
Jen from Squad 23. Jordan. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not exactly a lady killer, but I'm not quite the mess that poor Dave is. I could probably give him some useful advice. Then again, do I really need to go deeper? Yo. Just improve your profile. People have different interests. You shouldn't date a coworker. Just improve your
Maybe
profile.
you just need to spruce up your profile a little to get more matches. Widen the net a little, you know? What are you using for your profile picture?
The official headshot I got for work. Duh.
Really? With the background and everything?
Of course! It's my best photo!
Oh, that's saying a lot, buddy.
All right, fair enough. How about your description? What do you have there? A corny joke or something?
Gosh, no. It's a list of my qualifications, of course, and some key things I'm looking for in a partner.
Qualification? Is this a resume?
Okay, I see the problem here. Dave, a dating profile isn't a job application. People won't swipe right on someone who makes them think of work.
Facts.
But why not? I love work! I thought you did too! Didn't you say that henchmanning was your passion in your last self-review?
Henchmanning.
Yeah, of course. So passionate about henchmaning. Just, overflowing with passion.
Overflowing.
But some people want their job to stay out of their personal life. Like they have a box just for their job, and they just want it to stay there. Its own little job box. Not in the family box or the boyfriend box, just the job box. Know what I mean?
You know, it's my policy to always be transparent with you, buddy. You lost me at job box.
You ain't gonna get no box at all. Poor fella. Figured Dave's so bought into Lord Bedlam's shtick that I don't think the idea of work-life balance has ever crossed his mind. Poor fella. Better try a different approach.
I guess my point is, some people marry other people, and some people marry their job. I think you just married your job, Dave.
He's married to Lord Bedlam butt cheeks, cause he got his face all up in them.
You think? Maybe you're right. I might just not have room for both Lord Bedlam's cause and a lady friend in my heart.
No shit.
Maybe not, dude. Maybe not.
Not sure that's 100% accurate, but at least he feels better about it. And when Dave's feeling his best, my job gets easier. And I pulled it off without having to scroll through his phone for a new profile photo. You don't want to see those dick pics. That Pandora's box, or can it be Lord Bedlam's dick pics? Anyways, that Pandora's box can stay locked up right next to my job box, gathering dust on my metaphorical shelf of emotional trauma. Sometimes these conversations go better, sometimes they go worse. Luckily, they all eventually end, and Dave leaves to check in with another member of the squad. After that, it's another thing, a endless stretch of waiting in silence before I'm eventually relieved for lunch. And I head to the cafeteria. Cafeteria isn't much different from what you might find in a high school or prison. Yeah, it looks like a prison lunchroom. Then again, I wouldn't know. Never been there. Allegedly. Really depends on your perspective, I guess. There are long, stained tables with uncomfortable plastic benches attached to tile floor that is probably what a grizzled war veteran would look like in a floor form, and a faint smell of mold and hopelessness. Sounds like my actual job. Most of Lord Bedlam's fortress is in much better shape, so it's strange that the cafeteria is so banged up, right? Wrong. See, Lord Bedlam's may be a head honcho everywhere else, but this place has its own dark master. The lunch lady, I bet. History teaches us that whoever controls the food supply gains incredible leverage. Yep, I knew it. The lord of this terrible domain learned that lesson well. So long as Lord Bedlam gets his tuna melt, this despot has absolute autonomy. Janitors, maintenance, engineering, none can defy his will. Not here, in the heart of his kingdom. So rose Antonio Giamatti. No relations to Paul Giamatti. Master of the cafeteria and my stomach's personal tormentor. Oh my god.
Hey, talking to you, pal.
Oh, sorry. What's on the menu today, Chef Antonio?
Chef Antonio.
We got bologna casserole, bologna hot dish, and bologna surprise.
So bologna and everything. It's crazy. Bologna's a processed food with processed meats. Just a bunch of different meats covered into one meat. It's just nasty. Bologna. For a month, bologna. That train we hijacked last month must have had 5 cars full of the stuff because we haven't seen any other meat since. Hey, yo. I glanced down at my options. I only see 2. Though they are each labeled as hot dish and casserole, they look exactly the same, cheeky bastard. Maybe the surprise is different. It probably won't be. Let me get that bologna hot dish a roll.
I'll
Hey.
have the bologna hot casserole. I mean the bologna casserole dish.
Huh? You making a joke?
Uh-oh.
You think you're some kind of wise guy, huh?
Those are fighting words.
No, it was just, they look so alike that...
Oh,
That's
they
racist.
Look alike? Well, stop the freaking presses. Get a load of this guy. He can taste food with his freaking eyeballs.
What is this game?
For your information, there's a distinct difference in flavor between bologna hot dish and bologna casserole.
Okay.
Distinct difference. Got it.
It's the way it smells. It's the way it tastes. It's the way it sounds when you put it together.
But if you can't appreciate it, then I guess you won't mind not having any.
Damn, bro, you about to starve.
No, I appreciate it. I really do. I just admire how you got 2 so distinctly different dishes to look even a little similar. It's remarkable.
Remarkable.
Goddamn right. Now get the hell out of my life.
I breathe a sigh of relief as I head to my usual table, yet somewhere in my heart of hearts, I know that this is not over. One day, the lunchman's true vengeance will come.
Next. Come on, Oberon. Get a move on. I know they got lines in England. Don't you pretend you don't know how it works because you call it a jubery-doo or something. Come on.
Uber-redo. I tell you what my day was like after lunch, but honestly, it wasn't any more exciting than the first half of it. Stood by a door some more, had a few more awkward conversations with Dave, and clocked out. The only thing I did differently today was take advantage of my personal food stash for dinner. It's running low, only a few protein bars and ramen packets left. We all know the struggle, my friend. Better to tap into that than face Antonio again. You pussy. So yeah, it's like I said, other than my apparent rivalry with our lunchman, I live in a pretty normal life most days. Sleep, eat, work, and repeat. Thrilling stuff. Damn. Of course, not every day is the same. We have different assignments each day of the week, for one thing, and every now and then we have what Lord Bedlam calls an operation. In other words, super villainy. As it happens, this Wednesday is an operation day.